This videotape is intended to be a general guide to the University of Washington commencement ceremony. The role of each marshal is vital to maintaining order throughout the ceremony. For specific detailed instructions for your individual assignment, please refer to the written instructions for your particular role at www.graduation.uw.edu. Members of the faculty and all graduates assemble according to college or school on the outdoor practice field, just east of the stadium. Candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences carry purple tickets and line up on the north half of the outdoor practice field. Candidates from all other schools and colleges carry gold tickets and line up on the south half. There is one exception. Students receiving Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences line up on the south or gold side. Doctoral and master's degree candidates in some schools and colleges are occasionally moved to the north to balance the number of candidates entering from the north and the south. Specifics on which groups have been moved will be given to you during rehearsal. The academic procession, led by the Grand Marshals, begins with the seating marshals, shown in green on this animation. They are followed by the academic procession, shown in blue, consisting of the diploma and faculty marshals, the award winners, and the rest of the faculty. The West End Marshals, shown in red, are the last faculty group to enter. The faculty enter in two parallel lines on the north and south sides of the field. They proceed to the west end of the field and turn toward the center aisle. West End Marshals stop at the west end of the field and take their positions to await the arrival of the graduates. The seating marshals and faculty proceed down the center aisle, four abreast, toward the stage. Seating marshals take their positions in front of the stage. Members of the academic procession proceed in single file up the respective stage side ramps to their seats. They are seated immediately. The doctoral degree candidates, led by the Gonfaloniers, and the doctoral marshals enter next. They march four abreast on the north, four abreast on the south. West End Marshals should note that all Gonfaloniers are directed down the outside aisles, regardless of their approach position on the track. Under the direction of the doctoral and seating marshals, the doctoral candidates are seated in the first sections of seats on the field. Marshals at these positions will seat graduates in the odd-numbered rows. Marshals at these positions will seat graduates in the even-numbered rows. Note that graduates are seated from opposite sides of the seating sections simultaneously.
Candidates for the various master's degrees are now entering the stadium.
Master's candidates enter next. They are led by the Gonfaloniers and the master's marshals. Master's candidates are seated behind the doctoral candidates in the same manner as the doctoral candidates, from opposite sides simultaneously. Bachelor's degree candidates arrive at the stadium entrances in four double files. Led by the Gonfaloniers and the college marshals, they enter the stadium simultaneously on the north and the south, after the master's candidates. Under the direction of the marshals, they follow the same marching order as the doctoral and master's candidates. Again, all Gonfaloniers are directed down the outside aisles. Undergraduates are seated in the same manner as the doctoral and master's candidates. The college marshals continue up to their stage seats. After all bachelor's candidates have been seated, the dean's party, followed by the president's party, enter the stadium in double file through the southwest tunnel. The dean's and president's parties march down the center aisle to the stage. The dean's party marches approximately 30 feet ahead of the president's party. As the members of the president's party proceed down the center aisle, they are followed on the outside aisles by the West End, doctoral, and seating marshals. The files of the dean's party merge and proceed to the right side of the stage, where members take seats marked with their names. The members of the president's party turn and proceed to the left side of the stage, where they take seats marked with their names. Members of the stage party should rise when the dean's and president's parties reach the ramps ascending to the stage. While the doctoral marshals take their seats in the doctoral seating section, the West End and seating marshals follow the president's party to the stage and take their seats in the front row. All on stage remain standing until the university marshal places the mace in its holder and instructs the stage party to be seated. After all have been seated, the University Marshal opens the commencement ceremony, which starts with a presentation of the colors by the ROTC and the singing of the national anthem. The university president is then introduced. Following the commencement address, doctoral degrees are conferred. When asked to come forward, doctoral candidates are directed by the marshals to proceed to the stage in single file on each side via the side aisles. Each doctoral candidate hands a name card to the reading marshal, moves across the stage following the announcement of his or her name, and returns to his or her seat by way of the center ramps. Names are announced alternately, left to right. Next, master's degrees are conferred. Master's candidates then proceed to the stage in 4 single files by way of their respective side aisles and quarter aisles. They return to their seats by way of the center ramps. The 2 center files returning from the stage walk all the way to the back of the master's seating section. From there, they are directed toward the outside aisles and back to their seats. After the master's degree candidates have been presented and degrees have been conferred, bachelor's candidates rise. Directed by the marshals, they face the respective side aisles and quarter aisles, march to the stage, and return down the center ramps to their seats, where they are seated immediately. The 2 center files returning from the stage walk all the way to the back of the bachelor's seating section. From there, they are directed toward the outside aisles and back to their seats. Marshals positioned on the aisles prevent students from cutting across to their seats. Marshals positioned between the 2 center files help keep those lines separated and encourage students to walk all the way to the back. The recessional of the stage parties begins after the singing of the alma mater. The university marshal leads the president's party, followed by the dean's party, down the center aisle to the west end of the field. Both parties exit the stadium via the southwest tunnel. The remaining members of the stage party are led by the grand marshals off the stage via the center ramps. Each line turns sharply to the north or south, proceeds to the sidelines, and then turns to the east and walks back towards the lineup area. The graduating class stands for the recessional. Commencement marshals positioned around the student seating section encourage students to remain standing until all the members of the stage party have left the stadium. Family and friends are then free to meet the graduates outside the stadium. They are not permitted on the field. In the event of an emergency, doctoral, master's, and seating marshals will be instructed to take the field. Conditions permitting, they will direct the students back to their original lining up areas. Members of the stage party should evacuate to the outdoor practice field. Please contact the Office of Ceremonies at 206-543-2592 for additional information.